And a good evening to you from Champion Christian College. Today on YouTube, it's Tigers Volleyball as your 3-9 champion Christian Tigers host Itawamba Community College. The Indians coming in at 13-8. Hi, everybody. Chris Shima, glad to be with you here today for our first volleyball stream. Glad that you folks could join us. We should have a pretty good one. These two teams are meeting for the second time this year. The Indians won the earlier meeting at 4 sets. Tigers, they won the first set in the first meeting 25-23, and then the Indians obviously won the next 3. Sets 2 and sets 4, the even numbers, were big ones for Itawamba, hitting 357 and then 296 respectively. So the Indians will serve to start us off here this evening as we're underway, and it starts with an ace from Thornell. I have a funny feeling just by looking at the stats for the Indians that I'm going to be calling Sarah Allen Thornell's name quite often. That is her 40th ace on the season. She has really racked up a lot of statistics, this time received by Capacey on the right side, Hall with the hit. And the dig attempt was a bit off the mark. It looks like that was Jacqueline Brown who got the dig but hit it nowhere. So we're even at 1 here in the early stages. So Champion with the serve for the first time. And it's Skylar Hall, 15 aces on the year. The libero Hitchcock got there first, and then the cross-court attack from the left side is down for Itawamba. So the Indians take a 2-1 lead. Coming in to serve now will be Olivia Hines. 27 aces on the year as she comes in for the Indians. The aces have really been a problem in stretches for the Tigers. They've given up quite a few. 2.82% for their opponents. That number was higher, though, several weeks ago, as that'll be a kill off a nice hit for Brooke Powell to even us at 2. So Brooke Powell with a 10-kill match against Spurgeon College. Riley Petty also had 10 kills up at Randall. That was a try match that the champion Tigers won. Both meetings, they took down Randall in straight sets at home. And then they went up to Moore, Oklahoma and beat them as well. And Salico on the serve, picked up an ace, received by Hines, and the set for the right side, that was Swanson. Nice dig by Capacey, and now Barker, is it in bounds? No. So all even at 3 here in this opening set. I cannot, so folks, if you're joining us and you weren't around for basketball last season, I'm calling the game from South Carolina off a monitor, and obviously I don't have the score in front of me. I'm seeing everything that you see. Nice little soft game play there by Powell to pick up another point for Champion, so it's 4-3 Tigers here in the early going. It'll be Kelly Barker to serve. So in other words, I'm hopeful that I don't goof up the score, and the play-by-play might suffer a little bit because I'm trying to keep a real close eye on the scoring most of all. Speaking of the soft game, both teams trying it here on this rally, and it looks like on the dump there for Itawamba, they're going to tie it up at 4 here in this opening set. So pretty good start to this one. Both teams back and forth. Coming in to serve, Catherine Cook for the Indians. And Salico was there first. Set goes up, little tap by Powell. Joust at the net, and I don't think either player made contact with the ball, but Champion gets the point. So the Tigers lead at 5-4 with Powell serving. Brooke Powell, 13 aces on the year. Champion last Friday, they lost in straight sets, to Austin College, as that's sent over by Johnson. And that's going to be a kill. Nobody was on the back row there playing a little bit shallow, so Journey Hicks puts Champion up to 6-4. Brooke Powell again serving. Opening set. Second meeting between these two clubs here in 2022, and a continuation. Nice block there. I believe that was Johnson on the block for Itawamba. So champion 6, Itawamba 5. And now it'll be Kalen Johnson on the serve here. 7 aces on the year. And a miss hit there has us even at 6-5, or 6-6, excuse me. That would be what even means. So again, it's Kalen Johnson. Barker. Hall punches it over. Hitchcock there first. A little tap over by Thornell, sent back by Champion. Now it's set up by Hamble over on the left side. A miss hit there by, I believe that's Maya Griffin. So Champion up by 1. Skylar Hall to serve, 15 aces, leading the Tigers in that category. Dig there by Wright, and Itawamba, it's tied up 7-all. So Hitchcock serving now, Lydia Hitchcock. Petty from the middle for Champion. Big swing that time by Thornell, I believe. Correction, that was Griffin again. Either way, it's 8-7 now. So Johnson still serving. No, correction, that's Hitchcock on the serve, off camera. Dig there by Wright. Speaking of Wright, gets it through 2 players, and then Champion going to get the point on a double hit. Even at 8 here in the opening set. Champion led by 2. That was the biggest lead here in this early going for either side. Chloe Capacey now serving. Through the block, Thornell with the hit. Set up by Petty now. Barker hits it over. Dig by Johnson. Set again, Hamill. Ooh, nice by Barker there. So Champion retakes the lead. It's 9-8. Capacey still serving. And it looks like we have a timeout. So early on here in set 1, we will take a timeout and we'll come back here in just a moment. There is a look at the upcoming broadcast schedule. We're going to be with you again on Monday. So the officials, I'll put this back up to live action here just for a moment so you can see. The officials are checking the net height, and I think it's a little bit off. So there's going to be a little bit of an adjustment here, and while they're doing that, again, we're going to step aside for just a bit. So again, just a net adjustment, and they're checking on that right now, making the necessary adjustments, and then we'll be back to live action here in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. So we were delayed here early on in the first set. They were adjusting the net, but Champion does have a 9-8 lead. Krishima, glad to be back with you from the home studio in South Carolina. We have Chloe Capacey serving for the Tigers. The Champion up by 1. Tigers have led by as many as 2 here in the early going. Not much separation for either side so far. That hit is going to be too long off Jet, so the Tigers matching their biggest lead now at 10-8. Capacey, the lone senior. Getting there first was Johnson. Set up again. Nice block. Was it in bounds, though? Waiting for a call to be made. Yes. So the Tigers now taking their biggest lead. Riley Petty got the block there, her 15th of the year, and now the officials are talking about something here. Boy, this has been a awkward beginning to this one. It's almost like both of the officials are disagreeing with the call here. So I believe they're going to change it. So instead of 11-8, it's 10-9, and now the Indians are serving. Thornell again, great server. among other things. Hit over by the libero in Salico. Through the block, Swanson tying us at 10 apiece. Thornell from the middle, Petty. Nice dig there by Hall, and that's going to be blocked. Is it in play? Yes. So Itawamba comes back to take a 1-point lead. Sarah Allen Thornell, the sophomore. Well, I don't know if she's looking for a 4-year school, but there's going to be a 4-year out there lucky to have her. She has tremendous statistics. I mentioned her service aces, picked up her 40th here in this opening set. That one just cleared the tape. This is the longest rally here in set 1, and that one into the net. So even at 11, but Thornell has 210 kills, averaging just under 3 a set, hitting .205, 289 assists, and 223 digs so far in 78 sets. What production! Nicely done there by Swanson to put the Indians back up. So 12-11 now. Hines back in to serve, the freshman. She's got 27 aces herself. They have 4 players with over 20. Petty, big hit. Nice dig by Thornell, player we were just talking about. Now Powell able to get it over. Big swing there by Johnson, but into the net. Even at 12. And Salico will serve for Champion. Dig that time by Insalico. Hit over by Hall. Thornell was there first. They are finding Johnson with some consistency. Nice dive there by Hines. Champion picking up the point, though, on that long rally. So Tigers 13, Indians 12 here in this opening set. A little dump over that time by Jet. Johnson again. Another dump, that time it was Hicks. And it ends up in Champion's favor, 14-12. So Tigers back up by 2, again matching the team's biggest lead here in this opening set. Indians coming off a 5-setter and a loss to Richland College. Itawamba Community College, the Indians, a D2 member in the NJCAA, Junior College Association, Region 23. Salico hits it over. Getting there first was Jet. Through the block, Swanson. Now Barker. Ooh, Barker. And Swanson just kind of got tripped up on herself there. So Barker gets the kill, and it's 15-13 Tigers by 2. Kelly Barker will serve now. Another kill on that left side. It's the long ponytails that are getting me, folks, but I believe that was Johnson to cut the Itawamba deficit down to 1. Here's Hamill in to serve. Audrey Hamill with 14 aces on the year. Overpass there, sent right back by the Indians. Hitchcock Gets there first. Again on that left side, Johnson. Again, Hitchcock. Tigers couple punches to get it over. Johnson will try another one. And Salico, nice dig. Here's Thornell. And Thornell, that was touched, they say, by Champion. So we are tied at 15 in the opening set, with Hamill still serving for the Indians. Indians, pretty good serving team. We've seen pretty good serving overall in this game. Or Powell going to pick up the point there to put Champion back up. Chloe Capacey now, serving again for your Tigers. Second of 3 straight at home for Champion. Mentioned Monday, an exhibition against Henderson State's JV team. We'll have that for you at 6 p.m. Johnson got it through the block. Champion sends it over. Now Johnson again. They've called her name quite a bit for the Indians on that left side. Journey Hicks. Nice play there by Hamill on the dig. The pancake is sent right back by Brown, I believe. That is Brown from the middle, and this time she wins the rally for Itawamba and ties us at 16 here in the opening set. Kaylin Johnson, 178 kills for her coming into play today. Again, second on the team to Thornell. Also 174 digs. That's going to be long. And the Indians take the lead back at 17-16. Barker might be asking, was it touched? So the officials are talking about it with the lines people. Now the officials are getting together again. Boy, this is the, third time now here in this first set? I think they might change the call. And I'm going to recheck the score here. As of now, I do have it 17-16 Itawamba, so I don't think the call was changed. Journey Hicks sends it over. Nice hit through the block by Thornell. Punched over by Hall, finding the space. And we are tied again at 17. Now Journey Hicks to serve. 12 aces on the year for Journey. 54 kills as well. 24 assists, done a little bit of everything. Again, finding that back space. Petty this time, and Champion back up. Hicks now to serve. Tigers trying to win set one like they did in the first meeting between these two programs. Service error there, though, by Journey, and we're even at 18. That was Hitchcock on the serve. Ooh, nice dig by the aforementioned Hitchcock as Petty boomed it right at her. Little tap over there by Wright. Ooh, nice hit through the block. And I believe that was Griffin, excuse me. So Itawamba up by 1, 19-18 in a very tightly played opening set. Neither team's really gone on a run here. And that's going to be 4 hits. Indians matching the biggest lead here in this opening set for either program. Petty, another big hit. Well, dump over by Hamill. Tigers ready for it. Hall with a nice hit, but Indians ready for that one. Petty will try it again, and this time she's got another kill. Champion back on serve, trailing by 1 here late in this opening set with Capacey back in to serve. How about 2 wins against Randall? All 3 of the Tigers' wins coming in Southwest Region play. That's great news if you're a Tigers fan. This Southwest Region has been long one of the better volleyball regions in the country with Arlington and Randall. Randall's having a bit of a down year by their standards, certainly. But the Tigers able to get them twice in the regular season. Another big hit by Petty, and she tries the left side. This time it's out of bounds, though, so Itawamba back up by 2. The Southwest Region Tournament is not that far away. Isn't this year just flying by? Only a few weeks, as a matter of fact. It'll be November 3rd, and Manhattan Christian's going to host that one up in Kansas. Thornell again serving. Ooh, nice block by Swanson. Tigers, though, able to get it over. Swanson now the swing, and the pancake came up short. I think the ball hit the floor first, so Itawamba now starting to put some distance, and Erica Tristy wants to talk about it for the Tigers. Down by 3 here late in set 1. We'll be back in just a moment. Chris Sheeman, glad to be back with you. 22-19, Indians on serve, trying to close out this opening set with Thornell serving. Well, dump over by Petty, and the overpass going to go in Griffin's favor. Itawamba now 2 points away from taking set 1. Biggest lead for either team here at 23-19. And again, Thornell serving, their best server. Good start to the month of October for the Indians. Had a pretty rough into September, but they've won their first 2. Nice dig there by Insalico. Tigers will get it over. Thornell with the set, and that's an overpass sent right back by Barker, I believe, over on that right side. Tigers needed that. Now they got to string some points together. Skylar Hall to serve, 15 aces, leading the Tigers in that category here in 2022. Johnson there first, and that one was hit awkwardly, but the Indians got it over on both occasions. Set up now for Barker, and that's going to be long. Was it touched? They're going to check it, and Itawamba does get the point. Set point for the Indians now. 5-1 on the road, Itawamba. Petty playing the soft game that time. And Salico, nice dig, joust at the net. Tigers will get it over. Nice dig there by Hitchcock. Dump over by Swanson, but called for the double hit. And Salico floats it over. Hitchcock sends it back. Set by Capacey for Hall. Now Powell. Going back to Johnson. Is it in? Yes. 25-21. Itawamba takes the opening set, and we will step aside. Come back with set 2 here in just a little bit. Don't go too far. Welcome back to Champion, everybody. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. Chloe Capacey will start us off here in set two. Itawamba winning the first one 25-22, as you can see there. And they're going to start by hitting it out of bounds here in set number two. So Tigers get the first point. Tigers led by as many as 2 in the opening set. Itawamba, that 4-point victory was their biggest margin. From the back row, that's going to be Johnson. Ooh, Petty had it blocked back by Jet. Even at 1. Beautifully done by Vakira Jet. She's got 55 total blocks. Well, came in with 55. 36 assisted, 19 solo. Make it 20 solo after that one. That was really nicely done. Thornell is serving again. And another kill for Itawamba. It's Nakagawa for her first kill. Kate Nakagawa, her 50th kill here in 2022. So Thornell still serving. Indians by 2. Just underway here in this second set. 4-point victory in the first set for the Indians. Back-to-back kills. Nakagawa. Now it's 3-1. Again, Thornell still serving. Petty taps it over. Nice block again by Jet. Tigers able to get it over. And that one airmailed by Johnson out of bounds. 3-2, Itawamba. Riley Petty will serve. Petty and Powell combined for 20 kills against Spurgeon. That was the last victory for the Tigers earlier this month. Coming off that straight set defeat against Austin College here at home back on Friday. Itawamba, I told you a little bit about their better start to October, even though they lost in 5 sets to Richland last Friday. They won the first 2 matches this month after a pretty dismal end to the month of September. They lost 4 straight matches, 6 of 7 entering October. Blocking's been on point here in the second set for the Indians. Cross court, or that was long by Griffin. 4-3 with Hall serving. Johnson bringing the power, putting the Indians back up by 2. Vakiria Jet now to serve for the Indians. Head coach Annie McGregor. Barker. Johnson again, big swing, that time into the net though. Johnson on the season hitting 118. The team hitting 120. Champions hitting 136, but opponents are hitting 265. Indians holding their opponents to 154. So they are being out hit, but again, they're serving, they're blocking. They've got a lot of players who can do multiple things on a nice curving hit there by Itawamba. I believe it was Nakagawa again. That would be her 3rd kill here in this second set. We didn't see her at all in the first set. The secret weapon for Coach McGregor off the bench. Audrey Hamill serving. Powell, booming hit. Nice dig there by Hitchcock. And once again, it's Johnson bringing the power and using that precision to keep it in play on that back line. That's the second time here early on in this second set that Johnson's gone that way. Hamill still serving. Tigers just getting it over there. Powell going to pick up a kill. Brooke Powell, the sophomore, local product from Hot Springs, hitting 121, 2.2 kills per set. Also over 3 digs per set. Johnson again. And same spot, same result for Johnson. That is what, her third here in the second set? Her third kill from that same spot, I believe. Now she's going to come out. So Ward in to serve. That's going to be inbounds. Nice hit there by Journey Hicks. Journey will serve. Tigers have played a really challenging schedule. We mentioned just 3-9, but all 3 wins in Southwest Region play on a double hit violation there. Itawamba goes back up by 3, but the Tigers have played a lot of JUCOs like they're doing today against Itawamba Community College. Hitchcock serving. Petty dumps it over. Ward was there first. Set up for Thornell. Soft touch. Couple of mishits there, and that's going to go out of bounds. Itawamba first in double digits here in set 2. Leading by 4, and Champion wants to talk about it. Itawamba 10, Champion 6 here in this second set. We will step aside, come back here in just a moment. That's me, Chris Sheeman. Glad to be back with you from the home studio in Greenville, South Carolina, the home of the NCCAA. The Tigers looking to make noise in the Division II tournament. That'll take place at Manhattan Christian November 3rd. They have one more Southwest Region match. That'll be against Dallas Christian on the road on October 29th. Of course, Monday hosting Henderson State's JV team, a Division II program. We'll have that one for you here on YouTube as well. Business right now, and Thornell and the Indians all business here in this second set as they take the biggest lead for either team here in the match so far. 5-point advantage for Itawamba at 11-6. Ward there first. Set up and a cross-court attack by Jet was an inbounds. They say no. Champion got to put some points together now. Down by 4 here at home. Now the officials are chatting again. It's been a chatty officiating crew here with us this evening. So Jakima Wright comes out. Capacey will come in to serve. Ooh, nicely done. The dump by Hamill works to perfection. Indians back up by 5. Sarah Thornell again serving. Hall trying to get it through the block, cannot do it. It was a team effort that time by Jet and Griffin. Itawamba expanding on its biggest lead now at 6. Back row hit by Barker. Powell getting there first. Barker playing the soft game that time, fooling the Indians. 13-8. And Salico now will serve for Champion. Dump over by Thornell. Does she keep it in play? Yes. You don't often see a lot of those dump plays go towards that back corner. Usually when it's a dump, it's a play kind of in between the front row and back row. Joust at the net, going to be won by Jet. Itawamba controlling this second set, 15-8. Mentioned Itawamba, a community college, a JUCO in the NJCAA. Service error that time by Nakagawa, who's played well otherwise here in this second set. They're a Division II member in the NJCAA, much like the NCAA and most others. The NJCAA has 3 divisions. Through the block, another big hit by Johnson. The interesting thing with junior colleges, though, is you can have different divisions, different programs in your own athletic department in different divisions. So, like, Ohio State's Division I, Henderson State is Division II, and Crowley's Ridge is NAIA, right? And all of their programs are the same, right? Well, in the NJCAA, you could have Itawamba, you could have their volleyball team D2, their basketball team D1, their women's basketball team D3, and so on and so forth. It's really odd how they do it, and it's just, and much like the NCAA, it's about scholarship availability and things like that. But misplay there going to lead to a kill for Griffin. Itawamba by 7. Wanted to mention, folks, too, and I apologize for not warning you, between sets, this is kind of a test broadcast with brand new equipment that we're using. So in between sets, we're going to be doing some things with the camera that might cause you to break out into a headache. So just a warning, and I apologize for not warning you after the first set, but we're going to play around with the equipment a little bit in between the second and third sets. So just be advised, maybe, just close it out for a couple minutes and come on back. It won't hurt our feelings any. Powell serving. Hall got there first, joust at the net. Indians have won most of those, but there's some debates and no call yet about who won this one. Barker pleading her case. Now Thornell's going to have her say as well. Still no call made. There's been no call made. That's the first thing we need. We need a call, and then how about the discussion after the call? But make a call. Man. Okay, so they give it to Itawamba, which I believe is the correct call. So Indians back up by 7. And again, Ward is in to serve, Brooklyn Ward. Champion going to get the point there. (18-12) now. Journey Hicks will serve for the Tigers. Floats that one. Sent right back by Petty. And that's going to be out of bounds off the Indians. 18-13. Itawamba still in control, but Champion trying to string some points together here. Losing the first set 25-21 to Itawamba. Hicks still serving. And the dump attempt by Hamill comes up short. So 3 straight for Champion now. 18-14. Hicks floats it again. Brown was there first. And that's going to be... What's the call again? Where's the call? Out of bounds. Okay. Better late than never. So 4 straight now for Champion. Ooh, that's going to be an ace for Journey. Hicks picks up her 13th of the year. And Itawamba giving up 5 straight points to the Tigers after going up by 7. They're going to send the libero back in, Hitchcock. He's had several fantastic digs and receptions here in these first 2 sets. Big swing by Petty and another kill. How about Champion? Falling behind 7, they've rattled off 6 straight points. We have a timeout for Itawamba, and we're going to step aside as well. We've got 3 more volleyball matches for you, and we'll have Henderson State on Monday, I believe. That's the 17th. And later on in the week, Texarkana, Crowley Ridge on the 27th. 6 straight points for Champion. And a service error out of the timeout from Journey Hicks puts Itawamba back up by 2. So the Indians have led by as many as 7. Lydia Hitchcock now to serve. 29 aces coming into play here tonight for the libero. Petty from the middle. That's going to be inbounds, and a nice kill for Riley Petty. Petty hitting 290, far and away the best percentage from the attack for anyone for Champion. Chloe Capacey serving for the Tigers. Set up for Thornell. Got it through the block attempt of Hall. Itawamba first to 20. Hamill is out. Griffin is back in for Itawamba. Thornell serving. Hall, too long. Thornell, a rare mistake from her on the serve as she hits it too long. And Salico will serve now for the Tigers. Fighting their way back, trying to retake the lead and tie this matchup after losing set 1 by 4. That's going to be out of bounds. Was it touched? Powell tries to make her case, but I don't think it was touched. Ooh, they say it was. And you can see Annie McGregor is not happy. I think she's got a case there. My paycheck says Champion Christian College on it, so I gotta I gotta remind myself of that. But also can't lie, and I don't think that was touched. Nope, now they change it. Okay, so take the point off. Back row hit. That's going to be inbounds. Nakagawa, that's her 3rd or 4th kill here in this set. We didn't see her in set 1. Then the diamond in the rough off the bench for the Indians here in set 2. 2 points away now from going up 2-0 here. That's going to be out of bounds. Was that touched? Better case for that one, but it was not. So it's set point for the Indians. Punched over by Powell, and Powell picks up a point. Champion still alive here in the second set. Again, after this set is over, folks, we're going to do a little testing with the equipment. So just warning you, you might want to go away for a couple minutes while we do that. Skylar Hall serving for the Tigers. Still set point for Itawamba. They're going to set it up. Big hit from the middle by Jet. Nice dig in Salico. Punched over by Barker. Thornell sends it away. Tigers have gotten a lot from that middle, but hitting that one out of bounds. And Itawamba up 2-0, winning this one 25-20. We'll be back with the third set, folks, here in just a little bit. Don't go too far. Welcome back, everybody. Chris Shaman, glad to be back with you for this third set. Tigers need to win this one to stay alive, as Itawamba has taken the first two. First set won by 4, and the second set won by 5. And after the kill by Johnson, I believe, it's Sarah Allen Thornell again to serve for the Indians. Thanks for hanging out with us for our first volleyball broadcast. Double hit that time by Champion, as Itawamba up 2-0 here in this third set. Big swing there by Petty, but trying to use that line, and it goes out of bounds. 3-0 to the Indians. Petty will try it again. Hit it through the block. From the back, Johnson finding the gap. So 4-0 Itawamba, and the Tigers need to talk about it. Rough start to the third set for Champion. We'll step aside once again. Quick timeout for Champion. They trail 4-0 to start set number 3. Itawamba still has Thornell serving. Hit over by Hall. Dump over by Hamill, I believe. Correction, that was Thornell. And 5 straight now as Champion hits it out of bounds. Jakima Wright will come in now. Petty from the middle. Dig by Johnson. Nakagawa, since coming in early in the second set, has played really well. Nakagawa, another big hit. That was Barker, and Barker picking up another kill. The Champion finally scratching for the first time here in this third set. Capacey back in for Wright, and it'll be Skylar Hall to serve. Dig by Capacey. Powell sends it over. Dump by Thornell. Punched over by Petty. It was a nice dig by Capacey on the dive. Now from the back row, Johnson. Doesn't matter where she's at on the court, does it? 7-1, Itawamba. Kaylin Johnson adding to her total. That was Ward on the serve. The block back by Jet. Her second solo block. Itawamba 8-1. Indians will be back home on Tuesday against Mississippi for women. That'll be at 6 p.m. Tigers off screen sending it over. Little tap by Jet from that right side, finding the space once again, and Itawamba with the biggest lead for either team here in the match. It's 8 in a 9-1 beginning. Itawamba went up by 7 in the second set. Champion made a 6-0 run to close it down to 1. Then Itawamba pulled away, winning by 5 in the second set after winning by 4 in the first. Longest rally here in the set, and Barker going to win it for Champion. Tigers desperately need some points here. And Salico will serve now. And she's going to pick up an ace. Mary, that is her 10th ace of the season. Johnson, a rare mistake here tonight for Itawamba. Ooh, that's going to be a kill. Emphasis on the capital K on that kill for Jet. Itawamba first to 10, leading by 7. They're going to bring in Marley Robinson to serve. This is just her 20th set of the season. Robinson just clears the tape. Punched over in Salico. Dumped by Thornell. She was going to that back line. Tigers made the adjustment, though. Is that inbounds? I believe it was. Yes. Anna Grace White picking up the kill off the bench for Itawamba. As Annie McGregor goes deeper into her bench here in the third set. Anna Grace White. Service error that time. 11-4 in favor of the Indians. Anna Grace White, a freshman, with her 40th kill. Barker serving. Nicely done there by Hicks. Journey Hicks, nice play. Tigers need more of that here in this third set. Still Kelly Barker on serve for Champion. That's going to go out of bounds. Just the second miss hit by Nakagawa for Itawamba. So 11-6 Indians. Champion dug themselves a hole. They're trying to pull out a floater by Barker. Nice dig in Salico. That can be in bounds. No, it won't. Out of bounds. So Indians starting to make some errors on the attack. Champion 4 straight points. Mentioned that run they made of 6 in the second set. This is their second longest run here in the match overall. That's going to be inbounds. Waiting for the signal. I believe that was inbounds by Powell. Now it's confirmed. So 5 straight points for Champion. Itawamba by 3 with Barker still serving for the Tigers. Champion hit a season best 293 back on September 7th, and they lost the match. It was against Jarvis Christian. Another nice hit there by White. So her second kill. Now she comes out. Ends that 5-0 run for Champion. Here's Hamill in for White to serve. And that's going to be, it's either out of bounds or 4 touches. The officials, it's been a little awkward tonight with the officiated crew. Itawamba's going to get the point either way. That was either 4 touches or it was hit out of bounds. Unless they say it wasn't 4 touches and Itawamba made contact with it, but I don't think that's what happened. So it should be 13-8 after this discussion ends. We have seen 3 or 4 lengthy discussions. I mean, yeah. We knew that already. Let's go. 13-8, Itawamba. Hamill serving. Barker from the back row. Thornell with the punch, and it's too long. Now Brooke Powell to serve. Big swing there. That was Thornell, I believe, on the left side for Itawamba. 14-9. Ward coming in to serve for Johnson. Brooklyn Ward, 12 aces during the season coming in. Oh, nice. Jakima Wright caught him napping. 14-10. Robinson will come out. The libero Hitchcock will come in, and Journey Hicks will serve for Champion Christian. Tigers at 3-9, all 3 wins in Southwest Region play. Itawamba at 13-8, but 5-1 on the road. They're home on Tuesday, as I mentioned. They're on the road next Friday at Northwest Mississippi, who Champion saw earlier this year. Hitchcock serving. Itawamba by 4. Boy, how about the blocking today by Valkyria Jets? I mentioned she had 55 total blocks coming into play tonight. I believe she had 3 solo here today, at least 3 solo, which would give her 22. And again, those stats are in my head, so take it with a grain of salt. Nice hit there by Hall. Hamill unable to make a pancake attempt at it. 16-12. Tigers down by 4 with Chloe Capacey coming in to serve. Thornell going to hit that long again out of bounds. Second time she's done that here in this third set. Tigers fell behind 11-3 early. 10-5 for Champion since that fast start for Itawamba. That's going to be hit into the net by Jet. So the Tigers' deficit is now just 2, trying to win this third set and keep the match alive. Overpass sent back by Petty. Dig by Capacey. Hall with a nice hit, but Itawamba able to recover. Nice dig there by Hamill. Barker got to get it over. Longest rally here in the third set so far. Overpass through the block. That's Thornell. Thornell now will serve with Itawamba up by 3. That's going to be four touches. Thornell again. Overpass there. It was a joust at the net. Champion won it, able to get it over. Now they're setting it up, and a third kill for White. Anna Grace White, first appearance here in this third set. She's got 3 kills. Itawamba back up by 5, and right now is where you got to buckle in if you're the Tigers. Capacey tried to send it over. It was a joust, so Champion able to get an extra play on it. Through the block, Hall picking up a kill. Skylar Hall will also serve for the Tigers. They're setting it up for Nakagawa, who picks up another kill. Kate had 49 coming in. That, I believe, is her 6th. So Itawamba 5 points away from taking it in 3 straight sets against Champion. Nakagawa is on serve. Petty got it through the block. And Salico now will serve for Champion. Back row hit. Nakagawa cleared the tape, and the Indians starting to sense it. They're going to bring back in Johnson. Vakiria Jet now will serve. Champion lets it go. Service error. Tigers got to go on another run here. We've seen it a couple of times in this match. Champion falling behind, making some rallies, but this one is a necessity to keep play alive as Barker serves. Nice block there. Hicks and Wright were both there. Dig and Salico. Hall with the hit. Another long rally. We've seen a couple of these here in the third set. That passes a little bit off. Upchurch is in now. And the block attempt fails for Itawamba. So Abby Upchurch in here in this third set, just her 20th set of the season. Barker still serving. Upchurch is there first. Johnson will hit it into the net. So a couple mistakes by the Indians, and the Tigers benefiting now. It's back and forth in the first set if you're just joining us. Tigers led by as many as 2 in that one. Nice dump there by Hicks. So it's a 1-point lead all of a sudden for the Indians, who were cruising early in this third set. Now a timeout by Annie McGregor and company. We'll step aside as well. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. The Tigers showing some fight here late in this third set, trying to keep the match going. Itawamba led 11-3 at the start. Tigers fighting their way back. Barker serving out of the timeout. They go to Johnson, who's been steady for the Indians on the attack. Johnson again. That's going to be long. Was it touch? No. We are even at 21 here in the third set. Kelly Barker still serving for Champion. Dump is going to work. Deceptive play there, and it works out for the Indians. Go back up by 1. Now Hamill serving. Audrey Hamill. Hamill with a nice dig there. Johnson again, that was into the net. Tied at 22. Brooke Powell serving. Here's Hall on the hit. And she picks up the point for Champion, as Hamill unable to come up with the dig attempt. So the Tigers taking their first lead, I believe, since the first set. They might have gotten an early lead in set 2. First lead in a while either way. Here's Brown picking up the kill, and we are tied again at 23. This one might be going longer than 25. We'll see. Itawamba going to bring in Ward. Brooklyn Ward serving. Right. Hitchcock through the block. Nakagawa got another one, and it is match point Itawamba. Oh, a big swing by Brown, and she sends the Tigers home 25-23. Here in this third set, Itawamba sweeps the Tigers here today, winning 25-21, 25-20, and then the score on your screen there. The Indians win by 2 here in set 3. So Champion falls to 3-10. And we will have our next broadcast coming at you on October 17th. Sorry about the camera, folks. They're a little jumpy at the gym. But we'll be with you for Henderson State JV October 27th, or October 17th, excuse me. And that will be a 6 p.m. start. Once again, your final, Itawamba improves to 14-8, sending the Tigers to 3-2.